Okay.
Is it working?
Yes.
I don't think that's not.
Yeah. Tried everything before. A couple weeks ago, it was not going.
Yes, that's actually when I see home and put it online, it never came on.
It never came on,
It
yeah.
never came on, so I just did.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what's the option.
Yeah. This is training.
The big one.
Something is. There you go. Oh, goodness. How was everyone's day today? Yesterday, I didn't really go out almost at all of my house, just went to my car real quick. I was like, ooh, it's cold, it's probably gonna snow. And during the night, I totally forgot all about it, so I walked out and I was like, oh, it's snowing. Like, I already knew that. But like when it snows after New Year's, it doesn't seem that it lasts as long. And probably brings the moisture that we need. It's usually not as hot. At least that's how I feel. You may feel differently. Come from Bulgaria, and so everybody thinks because in Bulgaria we have a 3 month of actual winter that doesn't get like 70, 80 degrees like it does here sometimes. And people are like, but you come from that place. And I'm like, doesn't mean I like it. It means that I got to get born there. There's Rossi, and I'm studying today. I'm studying this class and the next one, and I believe next Tuesday as well. For the slow one towards restorative. And I give you a card, and with that card you can indicate if you're okay with it. Did I give you a card? Okay. You can indicate if you're okay with physical touch. You can keep it the generic side up for no thank you. You can turn it the front side up for yes please. You can always change your mind. Morning, how are you? So you can always change your mind. Some of us were raised in a way that if we decide something, then we're not allowed to change our mind after. Or else. So I'm gonna ask you to please, if you change your mind, turn your card over. I'm not keeping score and I'm not judging as well. So make sure that you do what's best for you. Sounds good? Okay. And I think it's about time. Hi, how are you? So, since I'm newish here, I like to start with my favorite game called Hi, my name is Rossi. Today, I love the snowflakes. It could be anything, your favorite beverage, whatever it is about today specifically that you love. Let's start first row right here. Your name and what do you love about today?
My name is Molly, and I love that it's right.
All right, let's go down the.
I'm Catherine, and I love the way my dog rolls in the snow.
Yes.
I'm so
really
happy.
I used to dog sit. It's huge. He was like maybe some mix with husky something. And he like jumped into piles of snow, and you can't see him because he was all white. So for a while we were like, where did he go? And then you would like come out of it, and they're so happy. It's amazing. All right, let's go all the way down there.
My name is Brian, and I enjoy watching the snow while I drink my coffee.
Yeah, fun.
I'm Terry, and I like watching my 2-year-old grandson start to speak
Very cool. Yeah. Today specifically.
any day.
My name's Bo, and I like the way the light's coming in on the plants today.
Very cool. I'm like,
Hi, I'm Lori, and I love the way the place just very lively and calm.
yeah, very pretty. Almost no wind, right? So cool.
Hi, my name is Elvira, and I love being able to be here at the yoga studio.
Yeah. Something else, because we are all here, it kind of like implies it. Anything else that you love about today that is not related to being here?
Anything else? Yeah, I could say the like being warm in this weather.
Yeah, there you go.
My name is Kelly, and I love Nordic skiing, which I haven't done this year yet, so I'm maybe do that soon.
Yeah. But something that you love about today that is happening, has
Well,
happened, anything that
Maybe
you
I
observe.
could do it today here. Snow's more.
You love the snow because it may give you the opportunity to ski.
Yeah,
Okay.
being outside.
I'll take that.
In a dry winter.
Yeah.
As opposed to being in the east, where it's usually wet.
Yeah. Cool. Well, thank you so much for playing with us. It's kind of important for me in the past couple of years or so to start with this practice of gratitude for something about that we're experiencing at the moment, because we oftentimes tend to go into places that are darker. Like we wake up like, oh, my hair is messy, I brush my teeth, oh, I didn't wash these dishes yesterday. Whatever it is that we get into the habit of in the morning, sometimes it tends to be more on a, I have to complete this, or I haven't done that until now, and it's hanging on me. And so it's just a fun practice for me to start. Let's start seated. So we are already seated, but whatever makes sense for your body, I suggest that you sit at least on one blanket. That way you have a little more opportunity for your spine to lift up and expand from its usual shape, or the shape that we spend most of the day in. And from that space, see if you can rest your heart. Maybe bring one hand on the top of your heart, maybe one hand on the top of your belly. You can always keep your hands on your knees if that seems more accessible for you today. And take a moment to take a deep breath in all the way down into your sitting bones. And sigh loudly out. And then with the next inhale, can you inhale from your nose through the back of your neck, the space between the shoulder blades. Send your breath all the way down into your sitting bones. And exhale from the front of your body, from the belly, the chest, the throat, the nose. And with the next inhale, can you inhale from the front of your body? Inhale through the nose, the chest, through the belly, all the way down to the sitting bones. And exhale from the back of your body all the way, from your neck, or from the sitting bones up to your neck. Then notice which one gives you more space today, and see if you can find that cycle. Inhale from one part of your body, exhale from the other. For the next 4 or 5 breaths. As we spend a little time concentrating into the heart space. There are studies that show that our heart is communicating more to the brain than the brain to the heart. Meaning the heart may be in charge versus the brain as we're used to believing. My teacher says the brain's job is to predict and protect. So it's often in the past, judging from experiences, copying and pasting into the future. Can you take a moment to relax your thoughts, your eyebrows, the corners of your eyes. Take a full breath in. Deep breath out. Join your hands together in the center of your chest, under mudra. As we connect the hands in the center of the chest, can you press your thumbs into the seat of the heart, the bottom of the breastbone. Press your hands into each other in such a way that your collarbones grow wider. Front of your chest opens even more. Full breath in. And a deep breath out. If Om is in your practice, take an inhale for Om. Relax the tops of your hands to the tops of your thighs. Softly open your eyes from bottom to top. Roll your shoulders around and back a couple of times. If it's okay with your neck, maybe find a full neck circle around. Find your way back to neutral. Switch the cross of your legs the opposite way, the inhabitual way. And we'll start with a little bit of shoulder expansion or shoulder opening with a strap. My friend likes to call it the shoulder floss. So I like to fold my strap in half, depending on how long those straps are. You may want to do that just so it doesn't tingle around you. And then I keep the strap really close to the buckle really close to my hand so I don't hit myself in the face. It's really funny later on. Not as much fun when it happens. And so I'm going to take the strap in front and then pull the arms actively on the strap. And from here, I'm going to turn the biceps up towards the ceiling so the front of the shoulder can move away from the chest. Good. And as you pull your arms actively on the strap, you may want to make your arms longer on your strap or closer depending on the next couple of moves. So feel free to adjust the strap as needed. From here, as I keep turning my biceps away from the chest, I'm going to start lifting the arms up overhead. And from that space, when you reach your arms up overhead, see if you can extend your elbows even longer and keep turning your biceps back towards the wall behind you. Good. And from that space, notice if your head falls forward and down, and see if you can lift your head up towards your strap. Yeah. And now from here, I'm going to start taking the arms behind. About here, you'll find out if your strap is long enough. If your elbows want to bend, make sure that you make your arms longer on your strap. That way you have space. Because when the elbows bend, we're not really working with the shoulder joint anymore. So as we bring the arms behind and back, see if you can keep your arms straight-ish. I want to circle all the way around and forward. I'll do this about 4 or 5 times. You can do more, you can do less. I encourage you to move slower and pay more attention to each and everything that is happening for you. And if your arms don't go all the way right behind you, that's okay too. If there's any injuries that you want to let me know about, you can help me modify. So don't be afraid, or be afraid, but share anyway. You got it. We're gonna do a last circle here. When you bring your arms forward, relax your strap, relax your arms, maybe squeeze your hands into a fist and extend them out. Sometimes we feel some tingling because we're liberating some nerves. And then the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna find a big circle around. So I'm gonna make my arms longer on the strap. I'm gonna bring my right arm down to my right side and the left arm up towards the ceiling. I'm gonna watch so my spine doesn't hinge over. So I'm gonna keep my spine tall and I'm gonna start bringing the arms all the way around and behind me. I'm gonna keep my left arm down. I'm gonna lift my right arm up and I'm gonna bring it all the way in front. You got it. And if your strap is very loose, make sure you make it a little more tender. So it's not loose. That way your shoulder joint gets the rotation. And if you're like, I'm not sure if I'm doing it right, you're doing it right, it's okay. It may not be perfect. Nothing is ever perfect, so that's okay. I'm gonna do maybe a couple more circles on this side before we switch to the other side. When we switch to the other side, the brain sometimes glitches and it's like, I've never moved my arms before, so I don't know how to do arm movements. All right, when you bring your arms in front of you, pause. Bring your left arm down, reach the right arm up. Take it all the way around and behind, all the way to the other side. And sometimes the brain switches to the first way you did it because it already knows the pattern. And so if that happens to you, don't punish yourself, just breathe. Sometimes it takes a moment for us to catch up with something, especially if it's new. A couple more circles on the side. And finish with your next cycle. Bring your arms in front of you. Release the strap, squeeze the fingertips in and out. Maybe big circle around with the wrist, maybe with the elbows, maybe a big one from the shoulder joint. And bring your hands behind you. We're going to find a circle with the neck. So make sure that you let me know if you have any injuries with the neck. Okay-ish. So bring your right ear over to the right shoulder. Pause. See if you can inhale through the left side of your neck, as if you want to lift the left side of your neck, but keep that bend to the right. Full breath in. And exhale, bring the chin in towards your chest. Slowly take it over to the left shoulder. Hold. See if you can lift from the right side of your neck while you keep extending to the left. Full breath in. Full breath out. Slowly return the chin back into your chest. Take an inhale as you lift your head up. And extend your legs long. And take a strap, take a block and keep the strap and bring the block in between your knees. To the sides. It's confusing because this is not mirroring over there, and I'm like. So I'm gonna bring the strap into the balls of the feet, really high up towards where the toes are, versus the center of the foot. I'm gonna bring my arms long on the strap and really squeeze the block with the knee joints. So the inside of your knee, where the bones are connecting, is pressing into the block. And from that space, press the balls of the feet forward and notice the back side of your ankles. Notice if your toes are way in front of your heels. See if you can lift the toes more up towards the ceiling and spread them wide. And then notice the pinky side edge and the big toe mount. And notice if one side is pushing more than the other, and see if you can even them out a little more. We're never gonna be symmetrical, but we're working towards balance, towards symmetry. Make sense? Not stuck with being perfect. working towards extension. And from that space, can you squeeze your quads, press the tops of your thighs down, but pull the calf muscles up into the shin bones. If your ankles lift or heels lift off of the ground, that's a sign of hyperextension. We're now looking to hyperextend the joints even if they can. We're looking for extension of the back of the knee as we spend so much time with bent knees. Can you squeeze your quads even more? That way your muscles activate. Press the backside of your heels into the floor. Lift the calf muscles up actively into the shin bones. Yeah. Take a deep breath in. With an exhale, walk your hands closer to your feet so your elbows are not bent. With an exhale, we're going to bend the elbows out to the side and up towards the ceiling as you pull the chest forward towards your toes. Inhale, come up to like 90 degrees-ish. Exhale as you extend your belly, pull your breastbone to the chin and lift your elbows. You got a couple more, just like that. Inhale and exhale. One more full breath in. One more full breath out. Pause here. You can walk your hands closer to your feet. If you can catch your feet, you can catch your feet. You can always transfer your hands to your ankles or just keep your hands on your strap. Whatever makes more sense for you. Can you lift your chest off of your thighs? Imagine your belly. And imagine if your belly is squished or it's open. Can you open your belly towards your thighs? Full breath in. And full breath out. Paschimottanasana. Full breath in. Let it out. Slowly walk your hands up your shins, up your thighs, come up. Bring your arms up overhead. Dandasana. Keep squeezing your block between your knees. Take a deep breath in. Cross your thumbs over your head. As you exhale, take a gentle, very soft side bend to the right. Inhale to the middle. Exhale, take it over to the left. Inhale back to center, switch the cross of your thumbs. Exhale, take a side bend to the right. Inhale to the middle. Exhale to your left. Inhale back to center, reach up a little higher. Exhale, release your thumbs, bring your arms out to the side and slowly press your arms down towards the floor. No rush, no rush, no rush. You got it. Maybe find a full neck circle if that's okay with your neck. Or a half one like we did together before. And remove the block and slowly begin to find your way towards tabletop. I always suggest a blanket underneath your knees. Take it or leave it, it's up to you. Even if you don't have any injuries, sometimes our knees may be sensitive. Or it just feels nice to get a little extra cushion. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders and bring your hands just a little wider than you used to. Good. And then turn your fingertips slightly out to the side. And from that space, press your hands down into the floor. Press your arms back towards your legs, cow pose. Lower the belly as you lift your chest. Can you turn your biceps towards the windows? Yeah. Exhale out as you arch the spine, look into your belly, push the earth away. Good. Take a couple of more at your own pace. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. And again, breathe in. And again, breathe out. You got it. And find your way to your neutral tabletop. Tuck your toes under. Lift your knees about 4 inches off of the floor. And hover at the table. I'm going to stay here for a moment, so observe your neck. The neck has a tendency to become short as we want to look forward. We're forward-looking creatures. And so as you lift your knees a couple of inches off of the floor, can you extend your head towards the windows? Can you press your neck up towards the ceiling and press your sitting bones back? Take a full breath in. Bring your lower ribs closer together so your lower back is not jammed. As you exhale out, arch the spine for cat pose. Keep the knees lifted. You got it. Inhale, lower the knees. Lift your chest for cow pose. Exhale, lift your knees. Arch your upper back for cow. Inhale, lower the knees. Lift your chest up. You got it. Exhale out. Lift your knees. Bring the chin to the chest. 3 more at your own pace. Inhale. Exhale out. 2 more. One more. Inhale for cow. Exhale out for downward facing dog. Maybe step your feet further back. Bend one knee and then the other as you pedal out your feet. Wiggle your tail if that's okay. With your pelvis. Take a moment in your down dog. Our tendency is to lead on the arms. So see if you can find your legs. Squeeze your quadriceps. Imagine you have the block between the knees like you did before. And from that space, can you press your hands to lift the sitting bones away from the floor? Can you press your thigh bones towards the wall behind you? And press through the heels down towards the floor. They don't have to meet the ground. Move towards that direction. Full breath in just for you. Full breath out. Now notice your arms. Can you turn your biceps towards the windows? And your triceps, the pinky side edge of your arm, towards your legs. Yeah, full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, look forward. The exhale, walk your feet to your hands. You're always welcome to keep your blocks in front of your mat. As you find a way to a forward fold, release your head, release your neck. Wrap your arms, opposite elbow with opposite hand. And see if you can bring your head in between your arms more, as if you're trying to point the crown of the head to your forearms. Take a breath in. Exhale out, unfold your belly. And release your chest even more towards the floor. With the next inhale, we're going to bring the forearms over to the right. Keep them clasped. Press your feet into the floor and slowly rise out to the right and up towards the ceiling. With the exhale, we're going to take it over to the left side and fold. Sunflowers. We're going to do 2 more on this side. Press down the feet as you take your arms out to the right and up. Exhale to the left and down. And again, in. Breathe out. At the bottom, release your hands. Release your head and neck. Option to catch your ankles and pull your chest further down. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Now wrap your arms the opposite way, the inhabitual way. Take an inhale. Take your arms over to the left. Press your feet into the floor as you rise out to the left and up. Exhale as you fold to the right and down. Twice more. Press the feet down to rise. Exhale to fold. Last cycle. As you finish your last cycle, release your arms, release your head. This time, as you inhale, lift halfway, bring your hands to your blocks. I like the higher part of the block. Press the feet into the ground and lift your toes. Yeah, and now notice if you're leaning only on your heels or only on the balls of the feet, and see if you can press more evenly between the heels and the balls of the feet. And from that space, lift your chest, draw your lower ribs slightly in, and pull your breastbone towards the flowers. Good. Take a breath in, stay here. Take a breath out. Squeeze your leg muscles, transfer your hands to your thighs. Bring your hands all the way to the top of your thigh and press the top of your thigh back as you hinge the pelvis forward towards your toes at the same time. Take a breath in, take a breath out. You got it. Bring your hands to the outer edges of your hips as you press your feet down. Slowly rise all the way up to stand from the strength of your legs. Bring your arms in front of you. Take an inhale, lift them up overhead. Cross your thumbs over your head as you exhale. Take a side bend to your right. Inhale to the middle. Cross the fingers the opposite way. Take it over to the left. Inhale back to center. As you exhale, bring the elbows out to 90 degrees or so. Press the elbows forward and the wrists back. Lift your breastbone up to the chin and take the top of your buttocks slightly down. Squeeze your leg muscles. Press the feet down into the ground, just like when you have the shrug. Imagine you're pressing the feet the same way you're seated. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, forward fold. You can keep your arms long or bring your hands to your hips. Extend your chest forward, 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 and then release. Take an inhale, lift halfway. As you exhale, plant your hands on the floor, step your feet back to plank pose. Remember, you can always plank on your knees. And as you find your way to plank pose, can you draw your lower ribs in? Bring your breastbone forward to the chin. Yeah, take a breath in. Take a breath out. One more full inhale. Exhale, slowly lower down to your belly. Remember, you can use the knees whenever you want. You got it. Extend your arms all the way forward like a superhero or superheroine, whatever the non-gender is. Extend your arms forward. Do my best. Press the tops of the buttocks down towards your legs and press your pubic bone into the floor. And from that space, can you lift the inside of your knees first? Keep pressing the tops of the feet down. As you keep pressing the pubic bone down, pull the belly button in towards the heart. And with the inhale, lift your arms, your chest, keep the tops of the feet down. Hold here for the exhale. Take another breath in. Exhale, set it down to the floor. Maybe bring the forearms underneath your forehead. Take a moment to relax your belly. Take a moment to relax your chest. You got it. And bring your arms forward again. This time, press the palms of the hands into the floor. Press the tops of the feet down. Lift your knees first. And then with the inhale, lift just your feet without your upper body. Yeah, just the belly button lifts up to the heart. Your bone presses down. Can you lift from the root of the thigh? Can you turn the inner thighs up? Yeah, full breath in. Exhale, set it down. Take a moment. Whew. I'm going to do this one more time. First, only the upper body, then only the lower body. Take a breath in. Lift just the knees first. Extend your arms forward. Press the pubic bone down. Pull the belly button up to the heart. You can inhale, lift everything of the upper body. Keep the feet down. Good. Keep lifting the knees. Yeah, that's it. Take a breath in. Exhale, set it down. Good job. Take a breath in. Let it out. Extend your arms forward. Press the tops of the feet down. Lift your knees. Next inhale, lift just the lower body. Yeah. Lift from the root of the thigh. Turn the inner thighs up. Press the buttocks down. Take a breath in. Exhale, set it down. Nice job. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Bring your arms under. Take an inhale as you find your way to stable top or plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Bend your right knee. Create a big circle around with the right knee. Switch the direction the opposite way. Extend your leg back long. Squeeze your quadriceps. Press your left thigh bone back towards the right heel. Take a breath in. Exhale, bring your knee towards your nose. Carefully step to low lunge. Release your back knee to the floor. Remember, you can use a blanket. Bring blocks around your sides and hinge forward from the hips. Your front knee can bend past your ankle here. Turn the inner left thigh back and draw the right sitting bone down towards the right heel. Take a breath in as you lift your chest up. As you exhale out, straighten your front leg to your degree. Rebend your knee, take an inhale. Exhale, straighten your front leg. You got it. One more inhale. One more exhale out. Rebend your knee. As you inhale, keep your left hand where it is or bring it further out to the left. As you exhale, twist, reach the right arm up. Take an inhale, bring the right arm forward. Take it down towards the floor, take it back as if you're drawing a big circle, lift your arm up. Exhale out, take it to the back, all the way around, all the way forward, lift it up, take a breath in. Now exhale, slowly release your hand down to your block. Tuck your back toes under, lift your back knee. Take an inhale, straighten the back knee as much as it works for you today. With an exhale, straighten your right leg. Inhale, bend your right knee, turn the left inner thigh back. Exhale, straighten your front leg. One more inhale. One more exhale out. Rebend your knee, take an inhale. And exhale, twist. Reach the right arm towards the ceiling. Notice if the right hip sticks out to the right. See if you can take the right sitting bone down towards the left heel and lift the left inner thigh up. That's it. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Big circle around, arm forward. All the way down. All the way back. Lift it up. Take an inhale. Exhale to the back. Down. Forward. Up. Take an inhale. Exhale. Release your hand down to your block. Look forward. Take a breath in. With an exhale, step your back foot forward. Forward fold. Release your head. Release your neck. Release your shoulders. Inhale, rise all the way up, mountain pose. You can always walk your hands up your legs to get there. Now exhale, cross your thumbs over your head, take a side bend to your right. Inhale to the middle, switch the cross of your thumbs. Exhale to the other side. Inhale back to center. Exhale, bend your elbows, a little back bend. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, forward fold, reach forward or bring your hands to your hips, your twist. You can inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant your hands down, step your feet back to plank. Slowly lower all the way down to your belly. Notice if you're afraid, we're going to do the same thing we did before. Notice if you want to do the same thing we did before. If you want to predict, bring your arms underneath you this time. Bring them a little wider for hooded cobra. So bring your fingertips underneath your elbows, out to the side. Press the fingertips down as you lift the palms of the hands up. Press the tops of the feet down. With an inhale, pull your belly button in as you lift your heart. Draw the shoulders out of your neck towards your hips. With an exhale, I'll bring the right shoulder to the middle, gaze over to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale over to the other side. Inhale back to the middle. Press the tops of the feet down. Exhale, slowly release. Take a breath in as you come up towards tabletop or plank. Exhale to downward facing dog. Remember, you always have space for resting. If you like a child's pose or any other resting pose, you can always take it. Wherever you are in your breath, can you take an exhale? That's it. Nice work. Take an inhale. Lift your left leg up. Good. Bend your left knee. Draw a big circle in one direction. A big circle in the other direction. Extend your leg long. Take an inhale. Good. Pause. Turn the outer left thigh down. Lift the right sitting bone up towards the left heel. Good. Exhale. Bring the knee to your nose. Carefully step to low lunge. Release the back knee to the floor. Bring your hands on blocks, just like we did on the other side. Press your hips forward. Take the left sitting bone down towards the right heel. Turn the right inner thigh back. Full breath in. The exhale, straighten your front leg to your degree. Rebend your knee, take an inhale. Exhale, straighten your front leg. Keep your right knee down. Inhale as you bend your left knee forward. Exhale to straighten your front leg. Good work. Rebend your knee, take an inhale. Keep your right hand where it is or bring it further out to the right. As you exhale, twist. Lift the left arm towards the ceiling. Full breath in. As you exhale, bring your arm forward. Big circle all the way down, all the way back. Lift it up. Take an inhale. Exhale to the back. Down, forward. Left up. Take an inhale. Exhale out. Set your hand down to the floor. Tuck your back toes under. Lift your back knee. Take an inhale. Exhale, straighten your front leg to your rib. You got it. Rebend your knee. Breathe in. Exhale, extend, expand. And again, inhale. And then exhale out. As you bend your knee, next pause. Keep your right hand down. Twist. Reach the left arm up. Breathe in. Exhale, big circle around. Forward and down. Back and up. Inhale. Exhale to the back and down. Inhale as you lift forward and up. Hold for the breath. In. Exhale, release your hand down to your block. Look forward. Take an inhale. Then exhale, step your back foot forward, forward, forward. Press your feet down. Inhale, rise all the way up, mountain pose. Reach your arms overhead. Squeeze the leg muscles. Cross your thumbs. Exhale, side bend. Inhale to the middle. Switch the cross. Exhale to the other side. Inhale back to center. Exhale a little back bend. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, forward fold. Release. Take an inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back, lower all the way down to your belly, however you prefer. You can keep your hands underneath your shoulders, or you can do any other variation we did so far. Either way, press the tops of the feet down, lift your knees, turn the inner thighs up. Inhale, baby crawl. Pull your chest forward. Press the top of the buttocks down, press the pubic bone down. Exhale, set it down. Two more, just like that. Press down to lift. Press the tops of the feet even more. Exhale, release. Last one, inhale. Exhale, set it down. Inhale, come up, tabletop or plank. Exhale, down dog or child's pose for a moment. If you decide to go for child's pose, keep your feet wider than you're used to, so your toes don't touch. There's different ways to do everything. Toes don't always have to touch. Take a breath in. Let it out. You got it. Come on up to tabletop and then down dog if you're not there yet. Take a full breath in your down dog. Let it out. Horse hips exhale is always welcome. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Bend your right knee, draw a big circle. The other way around. This time keep the knee lifted. Can you lift from the inner thigh more? Can you turn your right foot towards the left wall as you press the inner left heel down? Full breath in. The exhale, bring your knee in towards your nose. Inhale, lift your leg back up. Open up the hip as you point your knee away from the floor. Exhale, knee towards nose. Carefully step to low lunge. You can transfer your hands to blocks. Take an inhale, lift your chest. Keep the back knee lifted. The exhale, straighten your front leg to your knee. You got it. Rebend your knee. Take an inhale. Exhale, straighten your front leg. You got it. One more breath in. One more breath out. As you bend your knee, take an inhale. Exhale, twist. Reach the right arm towards the ceiling. Full breath in. The exhale, big circle around, forward, down, back, up. Take an inhale. Exhale, switch back, down, forward, up. Take a full breath in. With an exhale, release your hand down to your block. Release your left heel to the right for warrior two stance. Press into your feet. We're going to walk our hands kind of diagonally towards the upper left corner of the room. So bring your hands on the inside of your right leg. Extend your arms as if you're in down dog in your upper body. Full breath in. Take your right sitting bone down towards the right heel. Lift the left inner thigh up. Exhale as you press your hands actively into the floor. Hold for the breath in. Hold for the breath out. Next, inhale, walk your hands in closer to your right leg. Keep your right hand on the floor or on a block. I like it behind my right leg. But inhale, extended side angle, lift the left arm up and over. Draw a big circle around your left arm, forward and down, back and up. The other way around, back and down, forward and up. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Press into your feet. Slowly rise all the way up. Straighten your front leg, reverse triangle. Take a full breath in. Take a deep breath out. Inhale as you lift your right ribs off of the ground. As you exhale, reach forward, triangle pose. Bring the right hand down toward the right thigh or a block as you lift the left arm up towards the ceiling-ish. Chitta Trikonasana. Extended triangle pose. You can find some extension of the lower ribs, the right ribs, by turning them away from the floor. Take a breath out. You can always gaze down. If your neck is not okay with gazing, one more breath in. Let it out. Bend your front knee. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach the right arm up and back. Exhale out, low lunge. Bring your hands to the floor. Send your right leg back. Lower all the way down to the floor. You can always lower halfway for chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Your choice. You can always find cow pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take it back. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. You got it. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Bend your left knee, open up your left hip, draw a big circle. One direction, then the other. And pause. Lift the knee up, open it away from the floor. Good. Squeeze the heel into your boot. As you exhale, bring the knee towards your nose, really close to your chest. That's it. Inhale, lift up, open up your hip. Exhale, step it through low lunge. Keep the back knee lifted. Take an inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, straighten your front leg to your degree. Two more. Inhale. Exhale out. One more. Full breath in. Full breath out. Rebend your knee. Take an inhale. Exhale, twist. Reach the left arm up. Big circle around, forward and down. Back and up. Inhale. The other way around to the back. Forward and up. Full breath in. Exhale, release your hand down to your block. Bring your hands on the inside of your leg as you release the right heel over to the left. Walk your hands in towards the upper right corner of your mat, as if you're trying to find down dog with your upper body, and warrior two with the lower body. Press the pinky toe edge of your right foot down. That's it. Draw the left sitting bone down towards the left heel. Relax your head. Full breath in. Full breath out. Begin to walk your hands in closer to your left foot. You can bring the left hand on a block or keep it on the floor. Inhale as you bring the right arm up and over. Extended side angle. Yeah. Can you reach towards the windows? Is that okay? If it's not, that's okay too. We're here to explore. Turn the palm of the hand down towards the floor. Good. Full breath in. Exhale out, a big circle around, down and back. Up and over. Switch the direction, the other way around to the back. Down. Up and over. This is the hardest part. Hold for the breath in. Exhale out, slowly rise up. Reverse triangle. Straighten your front leg. Reach your left arm up and back. Take a breath in. Can you lift your left ribs off of the floor? Exhale, triangle pose. Chitta Trikonasana. Reach forward with the left arm and then down. Bring the right arm up. Sometimes I like my right hand to my right hip so I can find my chest first. Can you turn your chest away from the ground? Take a breath in. Can you press the right pinky toe edge into the ground? Imagine there's like a ladybug underneath your arch on your right foot. Yeah. You want to save the ladybug. Take a breath in. This part. Yeah, you got it. Full breath, that's it. Full breath out. One hold here, inhale. Let it out. Inhale, reverse warrior, bend your front knee. Up and back. Exhale out, low lunge. Bring your hands around your left leg. Step back, lower all the way or halfway. Inhale, up dog or cobra, your choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg up, bend your knee, open up your back. As you exhale, this time bring the right foot outside of your right hand for runner's lunge. Release the left knee to the floor. Release the left knee to the floor. Remember, you can use your blanket. You can take blocks underneath your hands. And hinge forward as far as you can from the right sitting bone down towards the right heel. Lift your chest for a moment. You can stay here, or if you want, you can turn to the pinky side edge of your foot. Roll it out to the side. You can stay there. You can lower down. I like to use blocks sometimes. Maybe lower the blocks to the lowest setting. You can always bring your hands all the way down to the floor. Take a moment to find your way. Maybe you want to shift and move to a couple of things. My friend Katie with Big Body Yoga used to say that this is her favorite pose to hate. It's kind of like pulling you to it. You like it, but you're also annoyed by it. It may be not the same for you, and that's okay. I only know of 2 people who love chair pose. Maybe 3. Can you allow yourself to be in this space by returning to your breath, concentrating on inhale and exhale, as you cannot breathe in the past or in the future, only right here, right now. You cannot take breath for tomorrow or for 5 minutes from now. Take your last one, full breath in, full breath out. Slowly come up to your leg dog, lift your left knee, touch your left toes under, lift the right leg high behind you. Option to bend your knee and open up the hip. Option to flip the dog, stepping the foot behind you, turn the feet towards the wall behind you. Maybe lifting the right arm towards the windows. Exhale out. Slowly turn back to downward facing dog if you're not there yet. Take a deep breath in. Wiggle out your tail. Deep breath out. Same thing on the other side. Lift your left leg up. Bend your knee. Open up your hip. Exhale. Step your left foot outside of your left hand. Runner's lunge on the other side. Maybe use your blocks. Release the right knee down as you find your way into your runner's lunge. Maybe roll to the pinky side edge. I always like blanket underneath my knees. It's always up to you. Maybe 3 or 4 more breaths. Maybe your breath is a little longer than your neighbor's. Maybe it's shorter. When you're ready, slowly come up to the palms of the hands, tuck your right toes under, lift your right knee, three-leg dog, maybe bend your left knee, open up your left hip, maybe stay here or flip your dog, step the left leg to the right, turn your knees towards the wall behind you, lift your left arm towards the windows edge, full breath in, exhale out, slowly turn over, down dog, release down to your knees, shift back towards your heels. Just a moment here. Maybe one hand to your heart, maybe the other hand to your belly. Take a moment to return your attention to your heart. It's always moving energy, the bridge between the physical and the metaphysical. The seat of the Atman, the true self, or the capital S self. Carefully begin to bring your feet over to one side and then the other. And find our way all the way down to the belly, to the back. No more belly core, I promise. Now, so step your feet down, slowly lower down. And find our way to bridge pose for just about 4 or 5 breaths. I suggest a bridge pose with a block, but you can always do it actively without support. Either way, roll your elbows underneath you more, so your shoulders can tuck under, press into the feet, and when you're ready, lift your hips up. If you are going to use a block, slide the block underneath your pelvis. Some of us prefer it closer to the tailbone, some of us like it closer to the spine. So play around and see which direction and which side of the block works best for you. If you don't want to use your block, maybe catch your hands underneath you and lever your shoulders underneath you even more. Wherever you are, can you still bring the breastbone towards the chin and the chin towards your collarbones? This tuck of the chin, we call Jalandhara Bandha, an energy lock around the throat chakra. It's important when we practice pranayama, so we can direct our prana, our life force. It's also really great for the muscles of the back of the neck. Take a full breath in. And deep breath out. Another 2 more here, just like that. One more. Next inhale, lift your hips just a little higher or remove a block if you have it underneath you. And exhale slowly from top to bottom, release your spine 1 vertebra at a time. At the bottom, relax your belly and hold for a moment. Hold, hold, hold. And then take a deep breath in. With exhale, can you press your belly button towards the floor and extend your sitting bones towards the windows more? Yeah. And bring your feet wider, maybe as wide as your mat. And gently rock your knees side to side, windshield wipers. And slowly return your knees towards the middle. Bring them in closer to your chest. They don't have to touch each other or the chest, but towards that direction. Yeah. Press your thigh bones towards your belly so your organs can press down into your spine, into the earth. Take a deep breath in, or as deep as you can while you're folded so much. Exhale it out. Extend your right leg long, set it down on the ground. And draw your left knee out to the left, maybe a little circle with the left knee. Maybe circle in the other direction. Find a half happy baby. When you're ready, bring the left arm on the inside of your left knee. Reach towards your left foot, ankle, or even the inside of your left thigh, your choice. Press the right thigh down, press the right foot towards the flowers as you press your left knee towards the left armpit. Full breath in, let it out. Carefully bring the right hand to the left knee. As you draw the left knee across the body, you can use a blanket or a block underneath your knee. I like to wiggle my hips underneath each other so the left hip is on top of the right hip more. And from that space, can you take your left sitting bone towards the right heel as you extend the right leg long? So maybe you get a little more opening one of the deep muscles in the iliac crest. A muscle that is often too hard to get to on your own. It's part of your hip flexor system. Hip flexors are in charge of our fight or flight. Some of the first muscles that activate in the body. As we release some tension in that muscle, maybe our nervous system can relax just a little more. Carefully return back to the middle. Maybe squeeze both of your knees, maybe extend both legs, whatever speaks to you more. Full breath in, full breath out. As you switch sides, next extend your left leg long. Draw your right knee out to the right armpit. A big circle around one direction and the other. And take a moment for the half happy baby as you draw the right knee to the right armpit. Reach for your right foot, ankle, shin, thigh. Take a moment to explore the sensations in the body on this side. Maybe it's different, maybe you feel the same, maybe you don't remember how it felt on the other side. When you're ready, slowly begin to shift your right knee to the left. Maybe wiggle your hips underneath each other a little more. Maybe use a block for support. Your knee does not have to touch the ground. We're always moving towards the direction. It doesn't matter how much our brain likes to tell us there is an end game, there really isn't. It's all playground. Whenever you feel about even on both sides, begin to return towards center. Maybe hug your knees, maybe extend your legs long before you finally switch Shavasana. Take a moment for some movement. Shavasana. Take a moment for a full body scan. Maybe one final last exhale. Begin to find a soft breath in. Deep exhale. Begin to wiggle your fingers, your toes, your nose, all the senses of perception. Extend your arms away from the legs. If you're waking up from a sweet dream, take a full breath in. Let it all out. Bend one knee, step one foot on the floor and then the other. Gently roll over to your right side. Press one hand into the floor and then the other as you come up to a seat. Join your hands together at the center of your chest in a moment of gratitude. Gratitude for this physical practice, for this yoga practice, thousands of years of teachers and students before us. A moment of gratitude for this space, the opportunity to practice together, for each other, this community, all the circumstances that led us to this moment. Take a deep breath in for all of that. Let it out. Finish with an Om, take an inhale. Your hands to your third eye center. There's a teacher in all things. And to that teacher we bow. Om Guru Shri Sadguru. Thank you.
Thank you, Rossi.
You're welcome. Let me know if you have any questions, any concerns, anything else you may want to share. I love to learn, especially from the things that did not work out for you. This is how I learn how to support you best. So